Here's another guy, HWT. Had a lot of fun with this guy this year. We shared a lot. He was in my program for many, many years. And when he was never small, so I can't say that. But even when he was in 5th grade, he'd always wrestle 8th grade, and he'd always get smacked around because he was a big boy as a 5th grader. As the years went on, he started to grow into that body. Well, this year, thank God Tim was in the room, because I can only wrestle with guys like Nick. Timmy says to me after one practice, man, did he get strong? You know something, he did. Mentally and physically, he started to figure it out. He wasn't that kid that was just going to go out and get pushed around anymore. The only thing was he had to lose some weight. We had all these coaches on the other team that were hoping that he wasn't going to make weight for the county tournament so he could be DQ'd. I bothered his mother and father every day, made him take his food away, starve him. I'm not allowed to say that. His mom would call me and say, he's nasty, he's this. I said, let's bring him to my house. He's got to lose the weight. You know, give him 6 donuts tonight, not 7. You know what I mean? Whatever you got to do, he's got to lose the weight. He jumped so much rope, his ankles hurt. That's what he told me. But you want to know something? If he didn't do it, our team would have never been successful. He was the anchor at the end of that rope. And he said to me, which made me feel really good, again, he thanked me for getting him to lose that weight because he didn't think he could do it. And there was times I had him in that back room before the parents even got here, weighing him. Coach Tim ran down and got the scale an hour early, and we were making him run in that back room and jump rope so he could make the weight. But I'll tell you what, he lost that weight for his team, and he wrestled to an undefeated season. And let me tell you something, he had some of the biggest matches. If you guys remember the Ridge match, here we were wrestling a nationally ranked team that wrestles in the Central Jersey League, whatever. This was the kicker. Basket Ridge comes out to wrestle us. They think they're going to smoke us because, you know, whatever. Instead of the coach pinning us, he teched some of our guys, which I didn't appreciate. Took them down, let them go, took them down, let them go. Kind of made fun of us. And I said to my guys, you do me a favor. You go out there and you take it to them just like anybody else. 3/4 of the way through the match, all of a sudden, Burnsville's ahead of Ridge. And they're getting nervous. Now they want to try and pin us, and they can't. It came down to the very last match, just like in your high school matches, just like in your college matches, it comes down to the heavyweight bout. We were down by what? We were down by 2. Patrick had to pin this kid to win. He goes out and he wrestles. It was ugly. Him and this other kid worked so hard that they were so gassed that they couldn't even lift their arms up. They were tired. They were exhausted. Both teams were on the edge of the mat. Ridge was up, Bernards was up, the parents were on the edge of the mat, everybody. The referee actually stopped the match, if you remember, and made everybody back up because that circle was filled with people. Those two were going at it, and all we were screaming, the 3 of us, was a wrist and a half. We've worked with him all year. Patrick hit wrist and a half. And every time he tried to hit it, these two were so slippery, looked like somebody dropped a pail of water on the mat. There's more sweat out there than anything else. Every time he went to move, he'd slide off the kid. The kid would slide off of him. I'm like, oh my God. We're watching the clock tick down from 20 seconds to 18, down to 15. Patrick locks the wrist and hits the half. And let me tell you something, I watched that big kid just go boom to his back. And then we're praying the referee's going to call a pin because without it, we can't win the match. And we're all screaming, stick a fork in him, he's done. And with 3 seconds on the clock, the ref slammed the mat. We won the match. So that was a lot of fun. Hey, all the parents remember that match because that was very exciting. All our matches were exciting. But my point is, Patrick worked very, very hard. And he did it for the team. He put his time in for this team year after year. I'm going to miss him. Back, come on up. Oh, wait. Let me tell you his accolades. Here we go. Almost forgot. You can still shake my hand, Pat. He had a 10-0 season. He won first in the counties, and he took first in the state qualifier. So he is also competing in the state qualifier. So that's another one going down to the states. Patrick Galicchio. I know you guys are sick.